across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Giants.
All right, mic checker, mic checker. All right, mic is good, mic is good. All right. All right, let's see. Let's see what's up.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Hello.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he
Big hitter.
this out to the 16-yard line.
Oh, shoot. All right, let's do this then. Let's give him a break.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Throwing Jones. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton.
Good run, Slayton. Good run.
A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rush was right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit, but it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Showing a little toughness, and the team rallies around him. This could really help them on their drive.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
Come on. You got to throw that right. You got him beat. You got to throw it right.
First win, 0-6 to start the year. And whatever promise
Daniel.
season fully evaporated now as they come in losers.
Daniel.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning, but unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well, because this is a club in desperate need of a spark out of somewhere. A big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on defense, something to get them pointed in the right direction. They need it quickly.
Keep moving on these guys. Moving, It's going to be a good day, boys.
Second and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida.
Woo. Not having Saquon definitely matters.
5 yards. Now it's
Definitely matters.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
All right, what are we looking at here?
now Jones.
Oh, what are you doing? Why is he running way up there?
It's incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is
The
to make
heck?
something of a statement, especially
That's
on
on
the
me.
road with your first defensive possession.
I just saw the safety come down. I should have went the other side. It was open, but
It's gonna be tough going all game long.
On fourth down,
I've never seen a speed out ran like that. That's a bad read, though. Bad read, bad throw. That was me trying to throw with timing. Trying to get Russ down. I mean, Russ. Just got through playing with Russ. Daniel Jones down.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, but an
Him and Russ are definitely my worst two quarterbacks.
return. And the Commanders
Stroud is the best quarterback of
first and 10.
the three that I play with.
First and 10 here for Howell and the Commanders at their own 25-yard line. Faking the handoff, Howell.
Ooh, Howell.
His throw incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver, and now it's second down.
Was waiting on a pass right there.
This Giant defense. They enter play one from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
Oh, Karake.
Pro Bowler for the first time in 2022.
Come on now. This Joker got Tony Pollard. What in the KG is happening here? How did KG give Tony Pollard to a division mate?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Here's 3rd and 7. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got
I was a little bit worried about that, but I didn't want to leave that flats out there.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside. That's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
Everybody and their mama knew a run was coming.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Not a good job stopping it,
If
though.
you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. 2nd down, Pollard again.
What the? Oh, shoot. I'm glad he got him because I thought I switched to the dude behind him. And I was out there laying carpet for nothing.
Nice carries back to back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
There you go. Come on, Simmons. Finally show up for a game, buddy.
2nd down.
Been waiting on you.
Success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Come on, y'all.
Only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Out of the gun, it's Howell.
Didn't I have a man coverage on?
That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, he was
there
a...
on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly
Gotcha.
want to be on field goal.
Good play.
So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Pollard.
Didn't get off. Good block by Dotson.
So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
That's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
Oh, that was me.
Accept that penalty.
All right.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
We're getting no pressure on that last drive. Like, offensive line was just having their way.
The Giants offense
Unsure what was going on there.
Next drive. Jones now throwing to start the drive.
We'll take it. We're going to run underneath him.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Jones actually hit the window on that one. Shocking.
First and 10 at the 47. On first down, here's Breida.
Oh, come on. 7-3.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside,
cover 4.
Inside, keep the defense off balance.
On second down,
That joker.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. You talk about this Washington defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Take the 3, take the 3, take the 3. Feel like I could get this too, though. Let's see.
So
Who got?
on now is the field
Wow.
goal unit. They're going to try for 3.
So, rush 3.
This will be from 56 yards out.
Okay. Wide open. Like, just comes around the edge and there's no help whatsoever. That's crazy. I know he's good, but like my guard just stayed there. I'm gonna have to step up in the pocket because he's gonna just loop around the edge with him. Okay, so that's just on me. Gotta step up. But everybody was boxed though. There was nobody I really could throw to on that.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency. There he goes, right side. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside
Bang.
the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Tony Pollard, his second.
How fast is Pollard? Like 95, 96? Because he walked away from Simmons, who's 93.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man.
My biggest problem, stopping the run.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down.
I'm better than you versus Baker. Divisional game.
Big time play.
Shaw versus Trey Lord. I don't even know some of these names. If the PSN don't match the chat name, I don't really know them. Uh-oh, Champ versus GB. That one should be fun.
The Giants offense at
Mayo and Primo.
Begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something.
Love how they just ran right by him.
I like the way you've described it.
Just push him. Good job, buddy.
Anything to put some points on the board, but this time on offense,
good job, buddy.
They don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. From the 31, Jones.
God dang it. He ran right under it. That was on me. Wrong read. It was square was the right read. That safety was sitting lower, though. I didn't even see him run back there. I can't be making bad reads, man. That's on me.
Second and 7 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage,
Shoot.
and frankly,
couldn't get my audible in. Why did he step back like that?
They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Well, partner, they've
I don't understand that.
the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
He's double teaming Williams.
With a gain of 4.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to
Lawrence.
do is go 3.
I was like, wait, Williams don't sound right.
Settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. After one, a 14-3 ball game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Gonna run again here with Pollard.
Bruh, with the pinball stuff, man.
Side of the 10 at the 11. Brought down in the
That's crazy.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Now 2nd and 5. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he'll be brought down this time.
Surprised they even let me touch him on that one.
137 yards rushing for him as his sensational afternoon continues.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep.
All right, we're going to have to start adjusting the line here or something, because
nice work right there.
there we go. Because he's Lawrence isn't getting any pressure whatsoever.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. They run straight ahead here with
Come on.
and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Why do you...
Tony
That joker was in position and went the opposite direction.
First half touchdowns, and the Commanders are able to stretch out their lead. So what a first half that he has had running.
What in the world was that?
Now 3 touchdown runs.
With his X Factor lit up. That's what I don't get.
He's going to get more chances as this game goes on, and I think that
I know he's doubling them, but still.
ask for him to get more chances. They like the rhythm they've developed.
Once he beat double team, he did a swim move to the opposite side that the runner was going.
As they send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been.
I hate when they run right by somebody.
80 yards shy of there at the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive. Just to
Fight for a few yards there.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Oh, the Commanders are
tried to throw it.
He's taken down. Jonathan Allen, he's the one to get
He was open too.
Sack number 7 for
Didn't even really hesitate on that. Tried to throw it.
Not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start.
Commentators got no chill. Looking really porous, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, buddy, they are.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
He had him beat.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big
Forgot he's just looping around the edge. I gotta step up.
Forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Jamie.
It's taking so long for them to get open sometimes.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fielded just inside the 20.
Oh, shoot.
A very good return that time.
I think I'm missing my right guard or tackle or one of them in this showing. But too many different teams. Can't keep up with everybody.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems. And nothing but green grass here.
Running straight at him and can't get to him.
Inside the 10. Touchdown.
Jesus, Lawrence.
Tony Pollard on his way to a.
And he was supposed to slant that way too. Slant it the other direction.
And the Commanders are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
That joker Pollard gonna run for 400.
Performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are
grant that man an X factor even if he don't have a day of game.
That is demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
That dude Lawrence is being done dirty. I wonder who his center is. That might actually answer why he's dominating like that. Because I mean, he's double teaming for sure. But I wonder who his center is, because that center, he putting in work.
Looking to throw. Jones.
Wide open.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy.
Couldn't wait any longer.
In this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Washington on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing there, but this pass.
Saw him dropping down, but everybody else was boxed too, so figured I'd try to get it out early, see if I could maybe get a bump off the receiver right there.
When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Pulled in at the 24.
Hello. Good hit.
41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but
I forget how fast that joker is.
One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First down, and it's Pollard again.
There we go.
Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That play was all Bobby Okereke as he got there and dragged him down for the loss. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. 2nd down, Hal back to pass.
Thank you.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man.
Oh, get the block, Joker.
And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Dude gonna just leave somebody wide open, running straight free form at me. Like, golly, bud. At least chip him. Look at this big Joker.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Me telling my guys to double team does not have the same effect. Clearly. And I think Lawrence is better than him, too.
Now Jones to throw on 2nd down. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to set
That's on me. That actually was the wrong read right there. It really was. That was a bad read. He was in a 3, it looked like. Maybe a 4. I didn't check the safeties, but this Joker running base line.
Jones on 3rd down.
Get out there.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
What the?
By Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to take over a couple of yards.
I need to go into practice before I play with Jones because tried to throw that a little earlier. We just don't have a pop to get it there.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you.
There you go. Get there, man. Let's make it our job to get him under 200.
A full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And he's going to get this
that ain't going to work.
50 and into Giant territory. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Oh, I'm right there. I'm hitting triangle. Give me the animation. I got a freaking safety.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down.
Dude, give me the animation. What is happening, man? I can't stand when I read something right.
Better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down.
Oh, what was that? What was the defensive, either the end? No, that was the linebacker. He just stood there.
His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders extend their lead yet again.
That was Thibodeau.
What a first half he's had running the football.
That's crazy.
Terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 20.
Hyatt's not great at returning. He's all right, but he's not great. Is there 117 left?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly
I got to catch that one. Wasn't that much pressure. People around him, but he ain't even get hit like that.
Just a little more animated.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones, check down to Breida. And he's up into
what was that?
33, following a good pickup.
Of course.
Andrew Thomas, former
Of
first
course.
rounder from Georgia, called for the penalty there. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Back to throw. Jones.
Oh my goodness.
He'll get this into the
I was not trying to throw that.
and he'll go down just shy of 25 and 24 yards.
Oh, that scared the living daylights out of me.
Came into the game to understand it. They're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get
Ooh,
him
that
involved
scared me.
here as well.
I don't like that.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
You need to go and go north a little bit more.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake.
This
And
joker.
he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 49 yards out. Sly able to put this
Kick that joker high.
and that will do it for this first half.
Thought they'd run the clock out, but it didn't.
Charles and I return after the break.
Alrighty. Let's see. I mean, to be honest, it's the inside run that's killing us.
Back, Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Oops.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Second half begins with a run by Pollard.
Yee.
They find some open field here.
Just don't let them run by you.
That's midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 34 yards there at a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
He'll get this down to the 38.
Lawrence is ineffective,
But he pretty much had nowhere to go.
and nobody else wants to make a play.
He looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On second down, it's Pollard.
There you go, Simmons. Shoot. Act like you 90-plus speed, man.
Get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
From the gun on third down, Howell.
Yes, sir.
He had a man open, but he missed it, and it's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realizes he has support behind him, and could be a little more
easy touchdown.
Shorter zone, and did exactly that.
Easy touchdown. Turns into 3 against us.
He got every bit of that one.
That's ridiculous.
56 yards out, and that will extend their lead even further.
Those are kind of plays, man. And just can't get the team to make them. Perfect play call. Perfect coverage.
Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering,
and he just drops it. It happens. Happens in real life as well, so not necessarily tripping on that, but they got to make that play though.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Jones now throwing to start the drive. That's
okay.
Because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just
okay.
To complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up third and 10.
Wow.
That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
To throw on third down, Jones. Flush to his right.
He tried to stop running.
He's taken down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
I guess on that, because I don't do that a lot, I guess on that I have to turn around.
So he's on to punt it away. It's fielded at the 45.
That joker shrugged off.
5 on the return. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
I probably could have hit the backside. There we go. Shoot, Lawrence.
We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find
get free.
You, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up in what's been so far a tough game for them. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They certainly had good starting field position on that.
Man, that's 2 interceptions. 2 interceptions we missed. Minimum. I'm talking about easy catches right in your hands, interceptions.
On the return, Jackson. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10.
Go, take it to the house.
Giants offense at the line.
Got to chip the end, buddy.
Next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this?
Knew he was going to dive, so figured I'd jump over him.
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he'll get this
Roughing the passer.
the 25 before he's out of bounds. And that one on the rookie, Charles, maybe a little too over.
Knew he was dropping back right there, but I still wanted to entertain that streak.
When you're a pass rusher, you have to know when the ball is gone and make sure you don't hit the quarterback afterward. I know he's trying to make a play, but that time he ends up drawing the flag.
Here's a throw to his running back.
Get up off me.
And out of bounds on the other side
Get off
of the
me.
field at the 45.
Get off me.
First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Jesus.
Throwing left
Perfect.
there, but it's incomplete.
Perfect. It's perfect, I say.
Fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused.
Oh, this Joker. He got hit. That was actually a good read, good timing.
But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play.
He got hit. Joker.
Return to MetLife Stadium.
Should have threw it to the left.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. They'll run with Pollard.
Finally, Jokers.
Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this.
Where you been, Tip?
They get him behind the line. Big play from a big man. Kayvon Thibodeau off the edge and dropping him behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Pollard again.
I'm diving from safety. Overshown. Shoulder strain.
Third down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
3rd and long. Here's Howell.
This Joker. We should have about 4 interceptions ourselves. That's 3 for sure that should have been caught.
They're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here's Jackson. So possession goes over here.
That Joker swatted it, like hard swat too.
1st and 10.
That's too funny.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that's complete to Shepard.
Baseline can't hide cover 2 looks.
As they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They got 29 yards that time. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused
May have
on
just
that
been
right
man
now.
under.
Maybe just
Not
chaining
two.
together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but
Oh, he ran a little deeper than I thought he was going to run.
and make each one successful.
Thought he'd run that a little bit shallower than what he did.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Good job, blockers.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss
Job,
of a
buddies.
couple on the play, so now third down coming up. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah. Touchdown, Giants! Darius Slayton, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to claw one back.
That touchdown was for all the fantasy people out there. May not change the final outcome, but some points were scored, and maybe some of the people at home.
And you actually put that one in a good spot.
Get those.
Ooh.
Extra point try, good by Gano.
If only we would have caught 3 interceptions right in our hands, and the one they didn't let me animate when I was underneath. It's right there waiting on it. We maybe could have more points. Wouldn't have helped us stop Pollard, though. That joker legit still could end up with 300 plus yards. Probably could easily be 400.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
Ooh, I was breaking on that too. That would have been another interception.
That's the first time.
God dang, man.
Kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Howell out of the shotgun. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
They need to let linebackers jump.
Shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain of 14, first down Commanders.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
There you go. Shoot. That dude Lawrence stats, they're going to look all right. Watch, they're going to look okay stats-wise. But he ain't played like he actually out here, though.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun.
Finally caught one.
Picked off by Bobby McCain.
Tried to get behind Simmons. This joker gonna run the opposite direction. Oh man. Let's see. That should be 5. Yeah, we're keeping track of what should be interceptions. I think we only got 2, but that should be the 5th.
Now Jones throwing on first down.
What?
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly push off. So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I don't understand it. I don't get it. Don't get it.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh, you joker. Run the...
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration
Run the out, man.
is evident everywhere. This
Run
team,
the out.
They've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And they're struggling.
Didn't trust my tight end would take the option on the out right there, so let's get it out quick.
But that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Yep, he was sitting down on the curl.
The Giants on third down. Just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw. Jones.
It was there, too. It was there.
Well, I wish his staff luck as they try to find positives about this performance by their offense as we move through the early part.
Knew the pressure was coming. I blocked everybody. Still got there.
Offense simply can't keep up, and the quarterback is still taking hits. I'd get the backups in there if it were me.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Looking for Shepard deep. And his pass is intercepted.
Those are short.
Time today. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch.
Interesting.
Charles turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
All right, Lawrence disrupted at least right there. Still let him get 5, though.
5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Come on, bro. Ah, shoot. Ain't no way William Jackson catching him. What happened with Lawrence on that one? Put him right there in the gap. Oh, he just got beat by a single dude.
Sly on for the extra point.
We could have made him throw. We would have had a chance this game, but we cannot stop the run at all.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away.
Now I got some injuries, but I don't think I got injuries that would make it that big. I mean, if Lawrence was out, I would understand, like, can't stop anybody from running. Oh, speaking of him, Lawrence is out.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Lovely.
Off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence, but we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Adam. Adam.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
They just didn't pick up the blitzer.
Oh, he shifts past him. So a good punt there, but a very strong
right read. Davis is about to get cooked.
Take over 1st and 10.
The linebacker.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long
stat pad now.
On the defensive side, they're like, oh my gosh, we got to
face these
guys again here.
Yeah, people don't
he could go for 400.
When you're on the side that's being dominated, to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they're down huge in this game.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Look, trying to run to the sideline.
On this day, the ground has been
Ojulari.
Okay. On that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Good overthrow.
In the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders
definitely running up the score there,
it's their job to stop them,
or attempting to.
in the game, or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Sly able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so.
Get him off you, Hyatt. Tell him, get off me.
Trying to add to this lead. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit.
Kind of thought he might not be able to make that throw. I probably could have threw the one, the out to the tight end, but he's throwing towards some other people. I didn't trust. Ooh, other side of the field was naked.
Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida.
Pancake that joker. I like it.
And now they're in the hurry up. Throwing Jones. And oh my goodness.
Is that a safety?
Interception. Picked off by Cameron Curl.
Man, stop.
Return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25.
Is that a safety at linebacker?
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify.
The only reason I threw that because I thought it was a linebacker.
I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Tony Pollard, a 23-yard.
Let's see.
And the Commanders had 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
Yep, that's a safety.
Come into a game preaching total team effort.
Depends on what defense he was running right there.
They're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL,
depending on the defense, he either put a safety at linebacker or it was a dime 1-4-6 sort of situation or 2-3-6 where there's a safety at linebacker.
We have been disappointed in watching their execution.
But thought it was a linebacker, so tried to throw it over the top.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last
What the heck was he doing?
Goes through this because even the best in the game
literally my receiver gets open, like he's going to be open, and then he stops. He's running a dig, and he just stops running, and then takes off running again.
How you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
That's weird.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
That's what we have planned, sir.
Jones throw taken in by Slayton. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Jones.
He did not run the route. This joker dropped it. Roughing the passer? Yep.
So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you've got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step?
I thought he had a step.
Every time.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here we go. Here's 2nd and 10.
All right, what did I run here? Okay, let's see.
Throwing again, Jones. Now this throw.
Oh, this joker.
And too much.
Woo! Jones, Jones, Jones.
Let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Oh, shoot. I tried to go up and pick a play. I don't like this.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the
Try this
past
one.
who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game behind him.
That'll be complete to Breida. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards.
Oh, I have him here.
They run for it with Breida. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So the 4th down conversion sets him up with
What in the world?
1st and 10 at the 40. Now Jones going to change it up here. Jones on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this down inside the 30.
Didn't want a chance. Jones throwing some sort of interception right there.
On the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Even though dude was sitting right there, waiting on it.
Back to throw. Jones. And my goodness.
Wow.
Another interception.
That's the right read, just the safety didn't get held.
At their own 2-yard line. Yet another mistake.
Also, the post on the backside.
Up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot.
That was probably a better read, but tried to hit the route quickly.
You're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off.
He's about to stat pad, try to get 400.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a
Oh, shoot, what am I in?
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Escapes the defender. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Running right, it's Pollard. Now he's loose again.
Joker literally was stat padding.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
2 weeks in a row. Last week, running up the score. This week, stat padding.
Teams have really done their job, and here the offense doing its part yet again with another score in the fourth quarter.
I know it seems like something we shouldn't do because the scoreboard does tell it all. But let's set it aside for a moment. This game was absolutely memorable with how they played it. Really terrific effort, really well executed. Congratulations to them.
Slide for the PAT. Now before they can try the extra point, a flag comes out, and they're going to get tagged for a delay of game. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Another attempt now from 5 yards further back. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Commanders 65, Giants 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
To throw again on second down. Jones dances by him. Now they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions.
What the?
Definitely not a lot of answers.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the
I knew something was up because it, look at my plays.
40 seconds to go in the game.
I don't know what that is. I had that happen last week too.
Now a 2nd and 10. A run between the tackles with Breida. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And
All right, GG's.
He'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Daniel Jones is for sure still rough. Changed my passing settings to try to get a couple things going. And still rough.
Today, Charles. It would be easy to look
rough
at the
passing.
and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they were going to let
Look
up
at that.
safe.
See that animation right there?
In this game as their offense did in making this
Definitely gotta
be noticed as well, and they play
talk to these cats about stat padding.
Commanders, they move back over 500 now
And
and 3.
ending the game.
Home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, it's yet another loss as they've started out now.
Let's see. Nah, they don't have the interceptions.
Next week for a date with the New York Jets. Thanks for tuning
We just couldn't block anybody, and definitely had some bad throws. This one here, look at the top of the route up there with 86. For some reason, he bends it on like a post thing there, but it's a dig. So I try to throw it early. Look where this ball is thrown. Hey, look where he is and look where it's thrown. It's a perfect read, but he has to throw that by the numbers. I mean, I threw it early enough, but that's him for you. This one here, need to check his stream to see what defense he was in here, but that's a safety at linebacker. That might be 146, down 146, which that would be legal, but he got me early on that one as well. This one, say cornerback sits, but I didn't have anybody holding the safety. So if I would have had somebody holding the safety, that pocket would have been there. But great play, great interception right there. Anyway, GG's. Catch y'all on the flip. Deuces.